Hello and welcome to Moat Park Vehicles. This is one of our vehicle demonstrations, newly acquired Jaguar S Type. This is the 3-litre V6 petrol automatic that we've just acquired. Now the reason I tend to do these videos is just to try and be as transparent as possible. You won't find many dealers that will tend to give you video appraisals. Now I'm going to try and do as detailed as possible on this car. So as I'm sort of talking, I will go through a few bits and pieces on it. Now it is 14 years old, as you can see the registration number here. Now most of my pictures won't actually have, you won't be able to see the registration number because it will normally have the Moat Park Vehicles number plates on the front. Now this car is a 2-owner vehicle. It was originally registered at Lancaster's at Sidcup, so it's a local car. 2 private individual owners. The first owner, I believe, owned it for a couple of years, and the second owner has owned it since. Now what's particular with this car, why we're quite excited about it, now it has covered 105,000 miles, but it's full Jaguar service history. There are 13 stamps, yes, 13 stamps in the book, totaling over £11,500 or around £11,500 spent on this particular car. So it's not wanted for absolutely anything. So all the stamps are in the book. I'll show you some of that, some of the invoicing. It's a well looked after car. Now please, the reason behind these video appraisals is don't expect a brand new car when you turn up here. It's gonna have 105,000 miles worth of wear. So it's going to have a few stone chips here and there. It might have a trolley dent here and there, and we'll go through all that in a bit more detail. But I just wanted to let you know a bit more about the car and some of the pedigree or the history of the car. Drives like it's done 5,000 miles. There's no clonks, there's no bangs, there's no knocks, no rattles. It's absolutely amazing. Now the recent MOT had one advisory on it, and one advisory was to do with headlamps a little bit misty. Now I've given them a bit of a polish up. They've come up a lot better than they were earlier, but again, check all the previous MOTs if you want. Now starting off on this corner, now the car is equipped with Pirelli P6000 tyres all round. Loads of tread on them, absolutely tons of tread. The rear ones are virtually brand new, and the front ones have got about 7mm worth of tread on them. So loads and loads of tread. Now we'll try and go down the side of the car, so apologies, this video is probably going to go on for a little bit, so we'll just point anything out. Now in this particular wing here, we've got a couple of little stone chips, one around here, one up there. They look like they've been touched up beforehand, but just to try and give you an idea of some of the reflection down here, again you can see a really good like mirror finish on the car. You can see the other reflection we can see on the ground. There's absolutely no dents on the side of this car whatsoever. Now somewhere along the line, this mirror cover has been painted, I believe. It's all a little bit pitted. Now we've only just acquired the car, so that will go into my preparation centre, and they'll get that repainted, so that will get done. Let's just go down the side of the car here again, just so you can see. It's absolutely fantastic. Amazing car. Now in terms of the specification, you've got navigation on this car, memory seats, heated front screen, rear parking sensors. Now some of that items are standard, automatic headlamps, but I believe the navigation wasn't a standard feature that was added on. Look down here as well, it's still got the original Lancaster's number plates front and rear. I'll show you in the boot. Now the mats are there, they'll probably have a bit of a clean up, but customer's even got all his protect and care, left them all in the car, sort of bulb kit as well. So we got the service book here, or the book pack here, just to briefly or quickly go through it, just to sort of give you an idea. Details of the previous keeper. Let's get you to the servicing pages. Apologies. Right, so we have got the original pre-delivery inspection done on the car, and then you've got first year, second year, third year, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now, I believe there was an input error, and the dealers put that on there. I believe there was an input error and they've just put it on the other page. Service, 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 all Jaguar. Service, 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 all Jaguar as well. It's absolutely amazing service history. You've got the book pack in there, and then you can see on the ownership there, it's one former keeper on the car. MOT will have on their headlights poor, misty, but it's only advisory. We've looked at that anyway, sort of like polished up lights. And you can see the MOT runs out March 2018, so long MOT. And then we start off with lots and lots of Jaguar paperwork, absolutely stacks of it. And all this is not only service work, but it's also other bits and pieces that the car might have needed. The previous owner has seriously looked after it, It's not wanted for anything. So let's just close all that down in here. Oh, I'm getting to show you. This is my mistake. We quickly look in the boot here. You'll see you've got spare. It's got a Pirelli P6000 on there, fire extinguisher, toolkit, locking wheel nut keys in there as well. Recent battery, there's an invoice in there for a recent battery. I think it was about a year ago that they fitted a new battery to it. Right, let's go around this side as well. Again, show you it's really, really nice. And you've got to drive it. The car drives absolutely fantastic. There's a couple of little bits and pieces here. Looks like a little kind of trolley dent around there. You can probably pick that up. And we've got another little trolley dent. I'll try and move the camera around in this area here, but it's very tiny. Hopefully you might be able to pick that up if I move the camera. But apart from that, great, absolutely fine. Again, you've got the Pirelli tyres. Now what I have ordered, I've ordered some new badges to go for the centre caps, because they faded a little bit. It looks like the cars, you know, in terms of being washed, it might have gone to these hand car wash places. They tend to spray a lot of wheel acid on them, and yeah, it tends to fade away. So I've ordered a new set of them. One other thing I've ordered, looks like there's a bit of a crack there on the number plate plinth. So I've ordered a new one of them, and that should be here very shortly. Anything on the bonnet to sort of let you know, there's a few stone chips. There's one around here, there's one around there, and a slightly longer one here. They have been touched up by, looks like, the previous owner. We're not going to do anything with it. We're not going to be painting bonnets or anything like that on the car. So let's show you a few bits and pieces inside. Right, again, really, really nice. No signs of any wear, no cracking of the wood. Really nice in here as well. No fraying at all. Now you've got a bit of fabric just down at the bottom here. They tend to have these, and they tend to be quite common. It's not frayed or come away, it's just a little bit worn on there. Now this car's got the electric seats, and it's got the memory functions for the seat. Now it does come with 2 keys. Now both of the keys start the car, do everything, it's absolutely fine. One of the keys works brilliantly, all the buttons on it absolutely work. The other spare key, the lock and unlock button, don't work. It's not anything to do with the battery, because the rest of the functionality for opening the boot, putting the headlamps on, they all work, because you can do it off the remote. But so you've got 2 keys, but one is fully 100% functioning, the other one's only got about 50% of its functionality. So automatic transmission and with navigation. Now we will start the car up very shortly. Just wanted to show you back of the car. Again, it really looks like the back seats haven't really been used at all. Kid you not, all I've done with this car is giving it a quick wash, quick hoover up. That's all. It's going to go and be fully polished, ready for its new owner, and lucky owner you will be. Again, show you the back of it. Beautiful, really, really nice. Now it's not an ivory interior. The ivory interior is virtually white. This is a beige interior. And again, show you around there as well. It's lovely. It's got to be seen to be appreciated. Let's go down again. And then what we'll actually do now is we'll jump in the car. Apologies for the jumping around. And I'll just start her up for you. And you'll see all the lights going out. Airbag light. The one on the far right hand side is to do with the seat belt. And just show you the mileage on the car. Now, even if you look at the average fuel, you know, for the last 6,000 miles, I think the fuel computer is on, it's like 27.1. You know, so it's not been raced or rallied or anything like that. Let's go and get back to the mileage. So we got 105,097. I've advertised it 105,200. I will be using this car. I'll do a few hundred miles and update it on the website because it's such a nice car to drive anyway. But I always drive my own cars just to make sure everything's fine. So here we go with the navigation screen. You've got climate control for the driver and the passenger. Hasn't got any heated seats on this car, so I just wanted to point out it hasn't got any heated seats on the vehicle. So that's all great. Electronic handbrake, that all works absolutely fine. I'll show you, but if I put the handbrake down, you'll see the handbrake light come on, and then I'll release it and it comes off. Now, just to give you an idea about the warranties I supply with these cars, they are going to be 6 months, fully comprehensive. So I don't give you any old rubbish. I'll give you a warranty that will cover you for things like air conditioning, which will be an add-on. It will cover you for suspension, that's an add-on. It will cover you for emissions, that's an add-on. Don't need to put any MOT guarantees on there because the car's got nearly a year's MOT. But what I will do is these can be slightly cumbersome with the handbrake. The electronic handbrake can fail on them. This one, there's no paperwork saying there's anything that's failed on it, but my warranty will include electronic handbrake cover. So please feel free to give me a call about this car if you wanted to view it, or we can bring the car to you. Apologies that the video's gone on for about 12 minutes, but I just really wanted to, you know, go through as much as I possibly can because it is a lovely, lovely car. And you've got it, you know, it is a 14-year-old car, but it drives like a virtually a brand new car. Anyway, thanks very much for your time. If there's anything else that you've seen that we got advertised, please don't hesitate to give us a call or send us an email. Many thanks for your time. Bye-bye.